Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? What up, what up, what up, what up? This is On My Cool J, and this is the Cool Report. Here we are again. Now, I think this is maybe the fourth or fifth installment. I'm not really keeping count with this. So let's just keep it going. Normally, the Cool Report is about hip hop, entertainment, you know, world news, international news. We're keeping it pretty simple. We're staying on hip hop. So, I think the last time we talked on the Cool Report, we were talking about Taxstone. What did I say? Oh yeah, the last time we were talking about Taxstone, we were talking about how he was arrested because there was DNA in the gun that was found in the scene during the shooting at Irving Plaza. Now we knew that he was arrested, but we did not know the charges, right? And it was just revealed this week, and his lawyer's not really talking about it. You know, good defense strategy. But here are the charges. He's been indicted for weapons possession. What did I tell y'all? They were gonna hit him with that. And the biggest thing out of this is that Tax is a felon. So they're gonna hit him with some football numbers. The other thing is, it was receiving a gun through interstate commerce, which basically means he brought a gun out of state and then he brought it here. Big no-no. That's what makes it federal once you do shit like that. So they're gonna hit him with the book. So like I stated last time, yo, Tax, just do a podcast from jail. Get that bevel money in jail, bro. You're gonna be shaving in there, right? Unless you're gonna go like full like Muslim status with the big beards, yo. But do your podcast in jail. Try to make your canteen money, brother. That's just gonna be rough. Also, sticking on podcasts, Cam and Joe Buttons, they squashed their like 1 day beef. Was it even a day, half a day beef? Because Cameron jumped out the window because he heard the last, not the last, the second to last. I'll name this podcast later when Joe was talking about how Cam was acting when he went live and the Jim Jones interview that happened with Funk Flex, right? So he was like, yo, if that was me, I would fuck him up immediately. I felt the same way too, but Cam got emotional. He misread that, and he fucking jumped out the window, and somebody had the, I think it was Maul. Maul. If you listen to, I'll name this podcast later. They have a guest on the show. Not a guest. He's a regular on the show now. They have somebody named Maul. I don't know. They never state what Maul does. It's just that we know that he works with a lot of like hip hop groups, and I think Dipset was one of them. So he might have linked that up to like make everything cool again. But yeah, everything stems from each other. The Cameron Jim Jones beef was fucking serious. If you ask me about that, I'm siding with Jimmy. You know, Cam said a lot of things that way I feel that made it feel like, it made it seem like, yo, Jim really was a part of it, when like I didn't see Jim Jones in the horse and carriage video. That was like probably 8 years old, 10 years old, I don't know. That was real fucking long ago. But don't try to discredit Jim. I'm not gonna speak on that subject too much because I have like real relationships in that circle. Cause you know I used to rock with the Riot Squad, and rest in peace Stack. Yo, for that. I'm just gonna stay out of it. What else happened? Oh yeah, Chris Brown canceled that fight with Soulja Boy. You know, Big Soulja, the homie, King Draco. Yeah, yeah. You know, he's real emotional. You gotta check that, Chris. Like seriously, bro. You can't be out here repping Pyru like Big Soulja and then back out every time shit gets close to happening. Like you're looking crazy out here, bro. You gotta get off the coke. And yo, what makes it worse? All these shots Soulja's taking at you, you can't even rebut because you were talking about fucking Soulja Boy up, but just like in bad timing, which is a lot of shit that's going on in your life, which I see because I don't know you personally. You just have one of those when it rains it pours moments. So you cancel the fight, and then the next shot that comes at you, the next two piece, Karuchi's restraining order gets approved. That's wild, bro. Like, she said you try to Rihanna her too. Like, I can't speak on that. I can only speak about it, but I can't speak on it. But as crazy as that sounds, but yeah, man, you gotta tighten up, Chris. Like you're a great performer, great dancer, but you be doing some wild shit sometimes. And what Big Soldier said, that's right, I'm calling him Big Soldier because I'm gonna ask her like that. What Big Soldier said was kind of true, and is making you look even more crazy. You're ready to fight somebody. You're ready to fight for this chick that you supposedly love, but the bitch is putting a restraining order on you. That's some real wild shit, Chris. Like, if anybody in this circle, let me stop playing. There's like 3 listeners to this shit. But yeah, man, you gotta tighten up there, Chris. You out here looking crazy. These girls got you looking crazy. Big Soldier got you looking crazy. The ringtone god. And it's not looking good for you right now. I suggest you fall back, get off Instagram, stop having these parties. Just spend time with your family, king. Like, shit. What else? Oh yeah, speaking of Big Soldier, the Cash Me Outside chick stepped to Soldier too. And this chick is wild. I know she's 13 years old. I know I wasn't the highest grade of weed in the dispensary, but you know what? Back in my day, if you popped off the way she pops off, you had to back it up. I'm not gonna say King Soldier, Big Soldier should go out there and punch that bitch in the face, but I feel like it's gonna happen pretty soon, and that's pretty bad. Like why is she like mad reckless? She said she made Dr. Phil too. Wait, you know what? I don't even want to talk on that subject like that. Alright. She took shots at Soldier. She basically said, I made more money than you, go hug your Draco. Yo, it was pretty funny. I never heard anybody go tell somebody else, go hug your Draco. But, yeah, man, somebody needs to help that chick out too. Somebody has to check her. Where's her mom's at? Where's Dr. Phil at? Check that chick before she gets into a fight. Speaking of a fight, and this all ties into each other too. Talking about Twitter fingers. That Twitter finger shit gets you fucked up in real life. Yusuf Mack, right? I think it's Yusuf Mack. The Philadelphia boxer found the Twitter fingers that was talking shit on his page, and he beat the shit out of him in a barbershop. I know he's gonna get a payday, but just because you're on Twitter doesn't mean you can't be found and get fucked up too. It just makes sense that you should watch what you say, because real things can happen to you in real life. I know you're safely talking shit on your phone or on your laptop or whatever it is people use these days, but everything has a cause and effect. That wasn't a good thing. Like, you were calling him a faggot and everything, but he just whipped your ass. And I think the video, yeah, he was on his knees like, he was sounding like you just got fucked. I'm just saying, man, I think everybody should know that you're accountable for all the shit that you say, and it's not a good look when the person you're talking shit to comes up to you and beat the fuck out of you or slap the shit out of you. Next person up on the Cool Report is Big Sean. Now, Big Sean is stating that he didn't get slapped at his meet and greet. Other people are saying different things. Now, whether he did or whether he did not doesn't really matter, because you don't get no points for slapping somebody off guard. I know my older generation's gonna be like, nah, it counts. Nah, it really doesn't. It doesn't count. But yeah, some fucking random fan just walked up to him, waited online for maybe an hour or two to meet this man, to have somebody say, yo, you ain't shit, baby sent me, and then slap the fuck out of you. That's some wild shit. I don't know. But they said that, what did they say? I'm sorry, I'm really off with this. They said that he was, he had mental health issues. That's what they were saying, that he had mental health issues. Welcome to Queens, Big Sean. Creedmoor, home of Creedmoor. And, yeah, Creedmoor would be letting their crazies out. So, that's one of the biggest things here. Sorry. And I know you're looking real soft out here, but you shouldn't. Like, shit like that happens all the time. I remember I was on the Q43, sitting next to this lady that was foaming out the mouth, and because I'm fat, I didn't want to stand, so it was a free seat next to her, and it was like the longest 10-minute ride ever. But hey, I needed to get somewhere. Sometimes these crazy people get into your life, and they hit you with some surprises, like a slap to the face. But yo, you can't let that shit really get to you like that. I wonder how that's gonna be. How the next meet and greet is. Yeah, how are the next meet and greet? Is he gonna step up security, even though he already had like 100 cops already on scene for that shit to happen? But yeah, I just want to see how this goes on forward, and shit, stay up. You got what's her name? Janae Aiko will take care of you. She'll kiss your bruises. Shit, I wish I had a Janae Aiko. Make my life 100 times better. All right, since we're talking about Queens, we're gonna stay on Queens. Now, this happened today. What's today's date? Let me see. I know I'm off of it. Today is the 25th of February. After a long time coming, Remy Martin came home, and Remy Martin and Nicki Minaj have been throwing jabs at each other, but they go to interviews and they state, yo, we're not really beefing with each other. Well, guess what? They finally acknowledge each other. But Remy said, if you say something, I'm gonna say your name back, which she did prove today, because Nicki had a song that she did with Gucci Mane, right? Kind of going at Remy, and she's talking about sales numbers and plaques and being the queen of rap, right? Now, Remy's last album sold, let's see, she sold about 11,145 copies, right? That's not that good. So, that shit hurts feelings. 11,145 copies. I think, how much do you need to go gold? I think you need like 100 to go gold. So you're nowhere near that mark. But yeah, Nicki took shots. Remy dropped Sheether today, or Ether. Now, if you ask me about Ether, her Ether, wait, let me just tell you about it. She was name dropping. She was talking about all the dicks Nicki sucked. Her man still being a Twitter fingers, which is kind of sad, because even when Meek Mill's not involved, he still gets played. It's kind of fucked up. This is bullying. At this point, it really is bullying. Can we leave Meek Mills alone? Because he doesn't deserve this shit. Alright, so she was talking about her fucking Ebro. That's fucking amazing. The whole shit was like 7 minutes. Like, it was pretty good. Also, you know what? Let's get back to my opinion on this. Out of my opinion on this, her Ether, I don't know. Like, you can't do this no more. This is like a new generation of rap. Like, Remy went away for like 8 years. Before that, she was like on some like real gritty hip hop shit, and you can kind of hear it in the music. She's still there, and that's the reason why I don't make music no more, because that's not that era is gone, and there's a new like fucking popping social media, taking Vicodin, whatever these fucking kids do, drinking lean, you know. Those good old days are gone. So Remy should have peeped it the way Meek should have peeped it. Damn, I'm going at Meek too. You can't go with stick 'em gun bars shit. Like, that doesn't get no play. She should have took a play out of the OVO camp and been like, let me make something that's gonna bang in the club that's a diss, like Back to Back or Summer 16. Those shits bump in the club. That's why Meek didn't win that war, because he was making shit for like hood people to bump in their car, right? So if you make hood people music, guess what? You're not really gonna leave the hood like that, especially with rap beef, right? But if you make something that could go to the clubs, that's why Drake won a Grammy or fucking back to back. And I'm like, yo, this shit bumps. So I was like, yo, if this is just a taste for Remy, that she needs to like, all right, the next one we have to like give it that new feel and go at Nicki and have people dancing to it at the club. Now Nicki now she's the balls in her court. She could go anywhere with this. And to be honest, Remy talked about Nicki's pedophile brother, and to be honest, in rap beef, everything's open. So I could go from talking about somebody in your family that died, and in Remy's case, we could talk about her fallopian tubes. And she can't say shit because she initiated. Well, we don't know who initiated it. I don't know who initiated the beef. I'm not gonna fucking fact check who initiated that shit. But yeah, man, all that shit is open. Like, she better be ready for the bombs away, because that shit's about to get real. Now, Nicki's smart. Nicki could respond with a diss track. If Nicki was even smarter, she wouldn't even fucking respond at all. She would Jay-Z that shit, because if I sold 11,145 copies, guess what? You know I'm gonna start some shit. Because the minute you reply, people are looking at my work now. So she might actually be able to recruit some Beehive people. Beehive, the Nicki Minaj swarm, whatever the fuck are they called? What are they called? The Barbs, yes, the Barbs. She might be able to get some Barbies if they listen to Remy Ma's music off this shit. That's what I'm saying. Yo, Nicki Minaj, if you're gonna do it, you better be strategic with it. Like, don't do the same move that Remy did. And she, you know what it is? She also used, like, the Ether beat, which is like mad old, that old ass Ron Browse beat. And she should have just went to Mike Will made it and get something trendy and popping. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and be like, yo, Remy didn't have bars for it, because she clearly did. She had a lot of name drops too, but she just wasn't on beat. It was like really off. The way she raps was not fit for that beat. She needs something else that sticks out. Let's see. Oh, another beef. We got Future versus Rocco. I think Rocco was his original manager. Future signed the deal with Rocco, and when Future started getting popping, when Future started getting popping, he ran off to another label and signed a deal like that shit was gonna happen, which it wasn't going to happen. And now Rocco was put in a position where he could make some money and sue, or do some street shit, kill somebody, or either he gets killed or he kills somebody. Either he goes to jail or somebody goes to jail. And there's no money made in this shit. Which brings me back. Hold up, I'll come back to this section. Right? So he took Future to court. Business. This is business. This isn't personal. I'm owed money. Where's my money? You're not gonna pay me my money? Alright, cool. Then I'll see you in court. And Rocco won. Rocco got 2 albums. He's gonna get percentages of 2 albums, and I think maybe 2 tours as well. I'm not 100% sure on that. It's either 1 tour or 2 tours. But he's gonna get a nice check out of Future. Right? Also, what else was it? Future he gets emotional about it because he just lost. He's gonna lose money. He's gonna lose millions on top of that shit, which gotta hurt even more. But oh well, you kind of started this shit and put the ball into play, and you kind of set yourself up for this failure. He got emotional, went on Twitter. He said, yo, you're not my brother. You used me. I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna die. Blah 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 blah. And we were expecting this shit to be done in the street. Now, if I'm worth millions, I got a family. I got businesses. I got shit to lose. Like, why would I keep it street? Like, why would you keep it street? You got shit to lose too. You got a kid, bro. Like, this makes no fucking sense. Like, yo, we should keep it street. No, shut the fuck up. You give him the money, and he's gonna take the money. This isn't the 90s. This isn't the 80s. This isn't gangster rap days where you can fucking hang somebody off a fucking side of the balcony and make him sign some shit. Those days are no longer here. Everything gets recorded. Everything gets put out there for the world to see. Different day and age, Future. Sorry. You gotta rethink that decision. I think you should have just had a better lawyer. I'm like, you would have lucked out better with that shit. Speaking of shit, and street shit, another dumbass. He was just popping off. Like, what was it? Like a month ago, 2 months ago? Talking that hood shit. Sean Kingston, bro, you're an R&B singer. Why are you doing this to yourself? Like, why are you being Why are you involving yourself to be done to? Oh, how can I say this? It's just irritating. Why are you fucking trying to involve yourself with hood shit when you make R&B music? You can't do it, bro. You're not Chris Brown. You're seeing Chris Brown's losing, so what makes you think you're gonna win? And the funny thing about it is Chris Brown can actually fucking fight. Allegedly. Ask Rihanna. But back to the fucking subject matter. This dumbass got jumped this week, allegedly. What isn't alleged is that a shot rang off in the middle of him being jumped. Now, the person that rang off the shot was somebody that was in his camp. He was just arrested. He's gonna do some time. It's gonna be wild. So, as I just stated, why would you put yourself in this fucking thing? Because now your man's being arrested. You were jumped by people, but they fucking left the scene. They can't be charged with anything. There's alleged videotape, but the person that shot off the gun was the person in your camp. Guess what? That person's going to jail over some bullshit that involved you. And you're beefing with the Migos. I don't. Like, the other thing that pisses me off is if this is true, and this is 1/8 true. Migos, what the fuck, bros? Like, you got the #1 song in the country right now. You were just on fucking Ellen, and you're gonna jump somebody in the club? Is that talking shit? You have too much to lose too, bro. You guys are fucking wildin'. But back to this fucking idiot. The reason he's on the Cool Report isn't because he got jumped and his man went to jail and they fucking filled with bad decisions, even if it wasn't set up. If you know you have beef, I'm going onto a tangent. It's just really irritating to hear shit like this. The biggest thing with this fucking moron that's trying to play street and be in the hood and all this shit and whatnot and so on and so forth is that he went on the news to talk about what happened, what occurred. Yo, you can't play both sides of the streets. Either you're in this or you're out of this. Like, you can't do that. And like, that's the type of shit, that's snitching shit. That shit gets you killed. Like, what? You know how you know you're not a street dude? When your mom gets involved. That's how you know you're not a street dude. Why is your mom defending you on Twitter? Why is Twitter the new street? I don't know, man. But this fucking idiot basically started snitching him. He didn't name no names. Well, he did name names, but he didn't say what exactly happened. At least, I don't believe so. I didn't really get to watch it because I was too busy doing real nigga shit. But, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fucking shout out to DJ Academics because that shit was fucking hilarious for spotting that shit. YG, 50 Cent, and Meek Mills made fun of that shit. And it was jokes. Speaking of jokes, like I was saying earlier, I know I'm going back for this one. Meek Mills. Why is he always the butt of every joke? Now, I don't like Meek Mills. I don't like his music like that. So, I could basically give two fucks about Meek Mills. But, in that Remy Martin diss, no, not that Nicki Minaj diss, that Remy Martin said, still calling him Twitter fingers. That's fucked up. Also, I think something happened to them this week too. Oh yeah. Fucking icing on the cake this week for him. 3 big girls spotted him out on the street. They asked if they could get a picture with him. He said no. Right? Now, he's allowed to say no. I got shit to do. I don't want to take pictures. I'm not photogenic. Whatever. But these disrespectful bitches started playing back to back when he was leaving. That shit was fucking hilarious. So, yo, this is like, you know what? I kind of can't feel sorry for him because he set himself up for this fucking failure. Like, you will always now be the fucking laughing stock. I don't care how many DC numbers you fucking drop. I don't care how many rollies you have, how many ghosts, how many wraiths, how many spirits. I don't care. You can never get your name back that you once had because you got too emotional on Twitters and they just fucking send you downhill. Now, I know you're getting money, which is great. That's what we're in this business for. But chill, God. Can we give Meek Mills a break? This fucking poor guy. This is bullying. I really mean it. This is cyberbullying. You can't keep doing this shit to him. If he cuts his wrist in any form, we're all responsible for that shit. Alright, so we're bringing it back to Sean Kingston. Also, the reason I say that he shouldn't be playing street is because Young Thug predicted this like some time ago too. Young Thug said, "You better not play with those Migos because those boys are about it. They're about that life. They're about that real." So I don't even know why they're getting involved with it. Also, I'm kind of upset. Not really upset. Like, I know the game could have touched you a long time ago. Game be running around with those pie rules. I'm just saying. I know the game could have touched you, so he probably left you alone because he knows you're not about that life. But yo, you're not even starting with like regular people. Like, you're really going after like higher ups that are really in this lifestyle. Yeah, you're bugging, son. You need to stop. So I'm gonna say you probably lost your street cred on that one, or not that you really ever had any, but yeah, you have no street cred. We are gonna give your street cred to Dan Rather. That's right, I said it, Dan Rather, because he was on Uncommon Sense Live with C to God, and they had him reciting some hip hop lyrics, which is pretty fucking hilarious. And also, when they asked him who his favorite hip hop artist of all time was, he didn't give the same corny fucking same names that everybody else gives. He just fucking kept it 100 $1. He's old enough to remember the person he named, which was Ice Cube, straight out of Compton. That means a lot, because Dan Rather is old as fuck. And for him to big up Ice Cube, especially with the music he had at the time, is fucking amazing. It's great. He didn't stick with some like bullshit like, oh, you know, Biggie, Tupac, or what the typical backpacker says, Big O. He said, Ice Cube is my favorite rapper. So we're giving whatever, what the hell is going on over here? We're giving whatever street cred Sean Kingston supposedly had, and we're going to give it to Dan Rather instead, because he deserves it. This is basically the Cool Report. Hope y'all enjoyed it. This is what happened this week. I'll probably drop another one. I'm not going to make promises. I'll probably drop another Cool Report coming out. And I am on my Cool J, and I am out. Peace.